Hi, in the last session, we talked about UART communication and we briefly introduced RS232 protocol. Now, before designing this UART communication, we need to understand some important standards of RS232 protocol. So, we are covering them in this session. RS232 is a communication protocol that is used to communicate between two devices. This communication happens serially means your transmitter will transfer the data sequentially or one by one bit, and then receiver receives this serial data and later convert it into parallel data. So this is a simple block diagram of UART communication which will use RS232 protocol. So we have device 1 which is transmitting serial data, and we have device 2 which is receiving this serial data. Some way this device 2 can also send serial data to device 1 as well. So each device here has one transmitting module and one receiving module, and this combination is called a UART module, and the transmission method is using RS232 protocol. Okay, now this is the basic structure of RS232 protocol. It is combined with four different blocks. First block is start bit. Second block is data bits. Third block is parity bit, and the fourth block is stop bit. So as I said, RS232 protocol transmits logical high when it is idle. And for starting a data transfer, we need logical zero. So this first block, or we can say start bit, is always logical zero. Means if you are using RS232 protocol and if you want to send any data through this protocol, then you need to send start bit first, and this will be logical zero. Next, come to this second block. So this is our data bits. Now RS232 protocol supports 5 bit of data to 8 bit of data, but widely 8 bits are used. Now the third block is parity bit, and RS232 protocol supports both even parity and odd parity bit, and it is a optional block, means depends on your requirement. Either you want to send it or not. And the last block is stop bit. And for RS232 protocol, this stop bit will always logical high. And you can have either 1 bit or 1.5 bit or 2 bit for this stop bit. Now let's understand this with one simple example. So in this example, we are sending hex data 69 over this RS232 protocol. So at the beginning, you can see that RS232 line is idle and it is logical high. Next, we have start bit. So this is logical 0 here, and it will indicate that a new data is ready for transmission. Next, we have data bits. So in our case, it is 8-bit data. Now you need to remember that when you are using RS232 protocol, you always send LSB first. Means your least significant bit will transmit first and your most significant bit will transmit last. Means bit index 0 will transmit first and bit index 7 will transmit last. Now after transmitting all of these 8-bit data, we send stop bit, and it is always logical high. And finally this signal remains high, or we can say at idle state. This means that no further data is about to transfer now. And if you want to send another data byte, then this process will repeat itself. Means first we will transmit start bit, followed by the data bits and then stop bit. Now this is the important topic in RS232 protocol. As I said, we need to be very specific in timings to send our data. And this timing is decided by the baud rate. Basically, this baud rate is also referred as bit rate or data rate. And RS232 protocol support these listed baud rate or bit rate, you can say. These listed numbers are the number of bits that can transfer within 1 second. So you can see that this top one is having the highest baud rate, and that is 115200. And at the bottom, we have lowest baud rate, that is 9600. And between them, we have 57600, 38400, 19200, and 14400 as well. You can choose any of this baud rate for your transmission. For example, if you want to use highest baud rate, that is 115200, then your bit period will be 1 divided by 115200, means 8.7 microseconds. This means that you have to transfer each bit at every 8.7 microseconds. Same way, you can choose any baud rate from this list, and accordingly, you can calculate your bit period for your transmission. Now, it is important that you can only select baud rate from this supported baud list only. This is RS232 standards, and you cannot go beyond these protocol standards. So, this was a brief about RS232 protocol. Hope you understand it, because we are going to develop this in our next session. So stay tuned for the updates. If you did not subscribe till now, then please do subscribe to learn and grow community for regular updates. If this video is informative, then please like this video, comment on video, and don't forget to share. Thank you for watching.